Right, do you remember your radio call?
Yeah, I was practicing on the way here. Should be able to get it done.
What about coming back?
Inbound, yes. I believe I do. So
right.
we're coming Bringelly way, right?
Yes.
So I'll call once we are at Bringelly. Let them know we are inbound at 1,800.
Yep.
And just repeat whatever they say. They'll probably clear me, or not clear me, they'll request me to remain at 1,800 feet.
I'll say maintain 1,800, join final for 2-4,
yeah.
Maintain 1,800, report, and I'll get you a report at either 2 or 3 miles, just depends how busy it is.
Last time I landed at Bankstown, the place was so busy there. Like almost every single time we have a change of runway.
Yep, Bankstown's horrendous.
Especially around midday. It sounds like the winter changes then.
Oh, you should be there late in the afternoon when all the freight things start coming in. And I've used centre and left. Used 2 different runways. Oh, done them all.
And the controllers there really are onto you. If you deviate a little, they're onto you. Okay, I'm ready. So this is going to be a departure via crosswind, and I'll take ATIS. Also renewing my medical this Friday. I have an appointment.
Misery's coming up for me.
Oh no.
It is, it's each year.
Every year, yeah, no, it's a pain.
Year.
Okay, I've got that right one here. Correct, YMCN. Alright.
Make sure you send us a copy of the certificate when it comes through.
I've done my blood tests. My doctor says it's all good, so it shouldn't be as protracted.
If you're doing class 2, I don't know you need to do blood tests for class 2.
I had to do because I had one particular blood test that was borderline last year.
Okay.
So I had to do it again. But this time I had instructions on how to do it.
Right.
It's best to do it after some rigorous exercise. So I was doing weights before going.
Right.
So that worked. I'm just going to turn on the master switch and avionics to get ATIS and test flaps. Flaps. Let's go for 95.0.
Big 2-4, glide operations in progress. Wind rebel 5 knots, occasional tailwind 4 knots. Visually greater than 1 kilometers, cloud view 4,000. Temperature 21, connect 1026. First contact Camden ground or tower, notify receiving information Delta.
Camden ground,
Camden terminal information Delta, runway 24, glide operations in progress.
Dual received information Delta. Request taxi for departure.
Cloud view 4,000. Temperature 21, connect 1026. First contact Camden ground or tower, notify receiving information Delta.
So 5 knots.
Camden terminal information Delta, runway 24, glide operations in progress. Wind rebel 5 knots, occasional tailwind 4 knots. Visually greater than 1 kilometers, cloud view 4,000. Temperature 21, connect 1026. First contact Camden ground or tower, notify receiving information Delta. Camden terminal information Delta, runway 24, glide operations in progress. Wind rebel 5 knots, occasional tailwind 4 knots. Visually greater than 1 kilometers, cloud view 4,000. Temperature 21, connect 1026.
November Kilo Charlie South Africa, launch ready.
Alright, so avionics off.
Yep.
At So we'll do our startup
Yep.
and then request transfer taxi just
Yep.
before we cross that
Yep.
line over there. All right. So we've done the pre-flight inspection, skip passenger briefing, seats, seat belts. Position's good. Some brakes. That's good. Electrical equipment is off. Avionics master switch is off. Fuel selector valve. Both. Fuel shut-off valve. Here. That's on the way. Yep. Avionics circuit breakers. Checked out. Right. So this plane has flown earlier today. Just checking its log. So we'll do just a normal startup. And let's see if that works. I believe that the correct keys.
No. Oh yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, I think it's soft throttle. 1/4 inch in. Mixture. That'll cut off.
Alright.
So I'm going to make sure I've got left brake all the way in to get the plane
Yep.
to pivot out.
Good.
Yeah. Alright, mixture done, idle cut off, propeller early area is cleared, master switch on. Clear prop! Master switch is on. Feet on brakes, flashing beacon. Okay, ignition switch. Have to put this in up.
That square one. That one.
I'm gonna put a stick on it. Yep, that's one. Okay. Clear prop. Sorry.
Not that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Rusty.
Rusty already.
That's a problem.
Probably need to prime it now, but try. Look at what.
Bit later.
Oh, yeah.
1 second.
Yeah.
Is just your baggage doors unlocked? They better close it for you?
Yes, please. Oh my God.
Still open.
Thank you.
All
Know what happened?
There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Andrew. So when I showed you the my electronic consumption box, that's when I forgot to lock it up
Oh,
again.
okay.
It was after
Never
my.
mind. Let's get going. I'm gonna be
Clear prop.
Stop. Prime it.
Okay, let's prime fuel pump. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Push
5.
it in. You need to get fuel flow. Seat bring it.
Out. Okay. Idle mix lean. Clear prop. Okay, avionics on.
1, 2, 3.
Yep, I can hear you. Radio's frequencies, continue, 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 continue. Alright, so we've got Camden ground 121.9 set and the alternate tower set. Maybe I pressed too much. Clear?
Yes.
Yep, alright. Let's go to GPS. Alright, so radio set, flaps retracted. check, and circuit breakers checked and all in. Alright, so I'm going to make my call to Camden ground.
Yep.
Camden ground, Cessna 172, Alpha Hotel Hotel Dual, request taxi for crosswind departure with information Delta.
Alpha Hotel Hotel taxi holding point Echo runway 24.
Taxi holding point Echo, runway 24, Alpha Hotel Hotel. Echo, yeah.
Just hang on a sec.
Yep. Lean the mix, yeah.
There we go.
Okay. So let's taxi. You've done the mix leaning, all good. Brakes and steering checked. I'm going to check the brakes and the instruments on the way. So I'm going to, I'm holding on to the left rudder pedal and releasing
brake.
the right one. Brake. I'm going to do a pivot turn. Just letting it go a little. There we go. Alright, to the right.
Watch out, aircraft.
Clear on the right. Clear left. Bring back
Camden
throttle.
Tower, Zulu Lima India ready, holding point Echo runway 24 for crosswind departure. Zulu Lima India, Camden Tower, clear for takeoff.
Check the brakes.
Takeoff, Zulu Lima India.
Brakes good.
Good.
Alright. So let's go into taxiway Charlie. We cleared for taxi. Up to holding point Delta. Yep, directional indicator is working. Compass is working. Turn coordinator is working. See the windsock from here. It is variable, the wind is the way it's blowing now. I'd imagine runway 06 might be a bit better.
Not at the moment. Be a downwind. You'd be taking off downwind. It's blowing from that direction.
Yeah, really? Like, CFI. It's good to have all the taxiways back.
Yep. All we need is a car park now.
Yes, and it's looking good. Shouldn't be long. I'm gonna have to go on his right. Oh, he's moving.
Yeah, so go right up the end.
Yeah. Yeah, it's mostly crosswind, don't you think? Like the way that
Yep.
this one looks like this windsock. Alright, just going to point is this way. Kind of right. Okay, that's that. So 1,000 RPM. The parking brake is on. Passenger seat backs and the seat.
Camden Tower, 172, Zulu Foxtrot uniform is at holding point Echo 24, ready for crosswind
Flight cabin doors closed and locked. Flight controls back. Elevators good. Ailerons good. Free and correct. Flight instruments. Right, so first QNH 1026. The Artificial horizon looks good. Compass.
Tower, good afternoon, Cessna 172 Charlie Foxtrot. Diaz, currently at holding point Echo Runway 24, ready for cross and departure on climb 4,500, tracking towards
Right in the
Camden.
middle of the 3 and the north. So that's correct. We're taking off runway 24, so the bike is good.
Charlie Foxtrot, yeah.
The flight instruments set. Fuel quantity verified manually, but the indicators look half full each tank. Mixture set to rich. Fuel selector valve is on both.
Fox India, clear for takeoff. Takeoff, Charlie Foxtrot, yeah.
The engine is warm enough to do the 1,800 RPM check. So 1,800. 1,800. Magnetos both. Left. Yep, there's a drop. Both. And right. Yep, 100 RPM. Drop back to both. So magnetos check. Vacuum. In the grain. Amp meter. On 0. Annunciator panel. Check. Throttle idle. So I'm going to pull that all the way out. Idle. Yep, good. Voltage 27 volts. Alright. Back to 1000 RPM. The friction throttle look is fine as it is. Right. Strobe lights. I'll turn it on now. Radios and avionics set for ground and for tower. So this is on the secondary. We've got. Oh, I believe that is Sydney Centre, even though it says Sydney Info, YMCN Info, but okay. So we're going to use this as we cross the 2 mile. Alright, we don't use nav, GPS, autopilot or manual electric trim. We don't use that, so elevator trim set for takeoff. Flaps retracted at 0. So we do the takeoff safety briefing. So on takeoff I will abort if any of the following is true. Yep, mean that. So if I'm unable to get 2,250 RPM, static RPMs, or if any of the T's and P's are not in the green, if I am unable to get rotation speed of 60 knots halfway down the runway, or if there's any unusual noises coming from the engine or the cabin, then I will put the throttle to idle and apply brakes gradually as needed to slow down the aircraft and exit the runway. If I have taken off and there is runway remaining and there is engine loss, then I will push the control column forward to prevent stalling, set throttle to idle, re-land the aircraft, apply brakes as needed, and exit the runway. If I have taken off and there is no runway remaining, then and there is an engine failure, I will set throttle to idle, select a suitable landing location within 30 degrees of the runway, ensure that the plane has altitude at 68 knots if possible, to avoid stall and land, and there's some birds on the runway as well. I will not turn back towards the runway unless I'm established downwind or at least 1,000 feet above ground. And that concludes the safety briefing and departure briefing. So today we're departing on runway 24. We are going to exit the control area via crosswind and go to practice forced landings near Bringelly. Things to look out for is the wind at the moment is variable 5 knots. So that's probably a bit of turbulence as well. There's a few birds on the runway and there's glider operations as well in progress. And keep a lookout for other planes since we will be at the training area. It can get pretty busy out there. The weather is looking good for the remainder of the day, so not too worried about that. But we'll take ATIS on the way back to see if there's any change in runway. And that concludes the touch briefing.
Pipe Cherokee's at Brent Jolly 1800 with information Delta. Inbounding, requesting circuit upon arrival.
Victor Indy Quebec, join final, runway 24, maintain
All good.
1800.
Good.
Report
Checking
on
the
Magnetos.
mirrors, yeah. All right, so that completes the departure briefing. So we're good to go.
Good to go.
Release brakes. Keeping an eye on the crosswind as well. Looks like it is crosswind. Okay, let's go.
Alright, so once we finish the exercise, I'll just say to you, take us back to Camden via Bringelly.
Yeah.
Alright?
Oh, I did my best.
I'll leave
yeah.
it up to you to find Bringelly.
Okay. I've been studying the map, but it's been about a month since I spent some time on the map. But I think I got it. We'll see.
Pretty sure if we do that, yeah, back there.
I was there. Well, and if we had more time, I would have liked to do some circuits on the way back, but I don't think we've got time. Or maybe next time.
Won't have time to do that today.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
I've got another lesson after this.
This was a big one because of the briefing as well. So. And it's wet here as well.
Yeah, that's where he ran off the taxiway.
Yeah.
Lord knows how, but anyway.
Huh.
He did.
Because it hasn't rained up here for the last few days, so generally it should be fairly dry.
Yep.
Alright. Echo. Taxiway echo. Well, holding point echo.
Yep.
I'm gonna stop here. Takes a bit longer to stop, it's downhill. Alright.
It does.
So, line up. Close window. Headset.
approach number 1.
Right, so instruments, make sure we haven't drifted, so we're pointing north. That's, maybe has drifted a little. Should be more like this north side, yeah. Alright, so a bit of drift there, fixed that. T's and P's in the green. Yep, instruments are good. Switches, I've got strobe on, nav
on? Yep.
navigation on. Good. Transponder set to 3000, which will change later, and altimetry that's done 1026. All right.
All right.
Right.
Already cool.
So let's switch to tower. Camden Tower, Alpha Hotel at holding point Echo, runway 24, ready for crosswind departure with information Delta.
Hold position.
Hold position, Alpha Hotel.
Victor Indy Quebec, clear touch and go.
So this is lane.
Yeah, you did need to tell him you had information
I
Delta,
didn't,
because
yeah.
you'd already told him that.
Yeah. I thought of that as I was saying it, so I just said it anyway. I've got my new glasses today. These are prescription, so see if they make any difference. I think they're good for spotting other planes.
But the last ones weren't.
There were prescription, but they were much older prescription. This is the latest. And I think the dame will say that I will need to be wearing glasses from now on.
Ah, right.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh, that's no big deal.
No, that's all right.
Well, it means you could have 2 pairs.
2 pairs on board?
In
With me.
theory, if
Yeah,
you
sure.
wear sunglasses, you're meant to have a backup pair of sunglasses
Sure.
as well, but
Okay.
it just gets too expensive.
It does, yeah.
So I have my clear ones and my sunglasses, but at night, I've got a night rating. I really need 2 pairs of clear.
They don't need to be the same, like your backup doesn't need to be as good as your primary.
No, correct.
Nice.
Nice aeroplane to fly, that one.
Yeah. I'd like to try as many as I can, like planes, different planes.
Hotel Cherokee getting airborne, remains in the circuit, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, and we'll maintain visual contact with the Cherokee Alpha Hotel there. Next reach.
In that case, you can say, I'll copy the traffic.
Ah, okay, so
Clear for
repeating the whole
takeoff.
thing. Yeah. It does get tedious. Okay, clear on the right. Such a nice runway. Okay. Alright, full throttle. Okay, airspeed is alive, heels are on the floor, 40 knots, T's and P's are in the green, 50 knots, 55, 60, and rotate. Yes. Pitch down a little, let the speed build up, 70 knots, going for 75 knots, climb speed, trim. Looking at the Cherokee up there. Oh, we are on the runway, it's good. Pitch up. 600 feet. Right rudder. We coordinate a little. Still good. 700 feet. Speed is good. Right. Clear left. Clear center. Clear right. 800 feet. Right turn. Speed is good, 900 feet. Right rudder, 1,000 feet.
Victor India expects downwind, touch and go.
1,100 feet.
Delta, request taxi for departure.
Continue.
Clear touch and go.
So we're going to go, this is a crosswind departure, so I'm going to go straight
Taxi, say again.
on crosswind.
Julian Alpha Zulu.
Keep turning.
Continue the turn. Yep.
Taxi for
1,300 feet.
Taxi holding point and go
Level off
runway
now.
24. Taxi holding point and go runway 24, Julian Alpha Zulu.
Continue the turn a little more. There's runway. That's good. Straight at this altitude. Trim. Pull back on throttle to 2200. Level flight. (1,300 feet). 100 knots. A little left rudder. So I'm going to continue heading 330.
Yep.
And we are almost out of the control zone, so I can climb now. What's our altitude?
Go to 2.5 to start with.
Alright, so I'm going to do a full throttle climb to 2,500 feet.
And same again for this one, please, Matt.
Heading 330. Alright, I'm going to pitch up to get my best climb speed. 2,800.
Camden Tower, helicopter Foxtrot Victor Juliet.
Come round on to 020.
020.
020.
Inbound with
Check
Delta.
right,
Request
center,
circuit
left,
soft main
left,
runway if
center
possible
right,
for auto
right
rotation
turn.
practice.
So 1,000 feet, I'll pitch down to look ahead here.
Victor Zero will advise, join final runway
Oh, good.
24, maintain 1,800, report at Oran Park.
Join finals runway 24.
Alright, so don't
maintain
forget,
1,800,
party
report Oran
Camden.
Park.
1200. Okay, so 020 heading.
And your radio.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Okay.
Charlie airspace, so we'll advise clearance in
No,
about 2 to 3 minutes.
We'll monitor Camden in a few minutes because we're so close to Bryngelly.
Sydney Terminal, X-ray 3 Victor.
2,400 feet, so level off here.
Victor.
X-ray 3 Victor.
Let the speed build up.
1,500, request is return to Sydney.
2,200 feet, sorry, 2,200 RPM.
X-ray 3 Victor,
maintain
0501, remain clear.
This altitude, 2,500.
0501, remain outside CTA. X-ray 3 Victor.
Okay, trim.
Traffic in the Wollongong City Beach area, Sierra Kilo Romeo's 4 minutes to drop. Pacific
Good
Canopy,
visibility.
flight levels at the flag start point. Wollongong City traffic.
Alright, so the airport is behind us, I can see it.
Yep.
Reduce RPMs a little more. When we level off, it seems like it picks up a little. Alright, so Bringelly... I believe Bringelly is over there, right? No? No, we're not there yet, it's too far.
That's Oran Park.
Yeah, a bit further down. Okay.
Remember, Bringelly, what's it got near it?
So the brickworks is what I'm looking for.
What's that down there?
Oh, is it?
Brickworks.
Okay, I expected it to be bigger.
PFL Victor identified, verify level.
Alright.
1000.
So maintain 020. I'm going to use the bug for headings.
Sure, Delta Charlie, climb to 5,500.
Alright, so I think our field is straight ahead.
500, Juliet Delta Charlie.
X-ray Victor, east of the Harbour Bridge, contact departures 123.0 for clearance.
Oh, got it, yeah. Bringelly brickworks and the intersection.
123.0, X-ray Victor.
16 to Quebec, downwind, touch and go.
Bravo
See you
Delta,
later.
tracking towards Richmond, expecting clearance approaching the boundary.
West in the airport.
Start tracking towards Richmond, Bravo Delta Golf.
So I'm checking for fields
Turkey,
as we're traveling towards a test field.
30 nautical away from Richmond.
And altitude.
From board 5,000 feet and request airway clearance to
Sure.
Victor, Julie, maintain 1,800.
Maintain 1,800, Foxtrot, Victor Julie. November, Senna, g'day, Seba.
Alright, so there's Bringelly just down there.
Yeah, intersection.
Alright, so just let me take over.
Your plane.
Taking over.
West, 2,400.
Alright, our field is straight down here, so I'm just going to turn around here to give you a better view of it.
Oh, I see. Stonehenge, a little puddle on
Yep.
its left side.
Yep. So you see between the puddle and Stonehenge, you see how it's got that long field?
Yep.
Right, that's our landing strip. We're
It
going to
looks-
land from the north to the south. You
Right.
see the trees at the southern end?
Yes.
Look at the northern end, very few trees.
Yeah, just a few trees and much smaller.
So the undershoot's very good. So at the moment, this would sort of be an oblique crosswind turning on the downwind leg.
Yep.
All right, now, think of the four S's. What were they?
Well, in no particular order. So surface, shape, size.
Aeroplane.
Oh, plane. Looks like an experimental plane. Okay. No, it's not. Size. Yeah, I mentioned surface. What
Shape.
else? Shape. Yeah. I think that's it. I mentioned 5.
Surface, did you say
I
surface?
said surface,
Size,
yeah.
shape, surround.
Shape, surround, civilization. Yes.
So the
that,
civilization around us.
houses.
You see
looks
how
like-
you can also land at this end of the field that way?
Yes. Yes, I can. Yeah.
Got to keep a good lookout for aeroplanes when we're here. Alright, so this would be a downwind leg. You see abeam the pond is our aim point.
Yep.
Right.
So we'll be landing like this
Yes.
in that direction.
Correct.
So from here you can't really see much. We can't say much about the wind direction though.
Well, look at the lake.
Yeah. So you think
Lake's
it's going
giving
like this?
No, I'd say it's coming this way.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I can't ascertain that from that.
But that could be mirrored, that could be shadowed by the fairly steep banks there.
Yes. I don't see any smokestacks here.
Yeah.
There's no bushfires.
So we're just going to assume the 2406 direction.
Okay.
Alright, so we're turning on what we would call base almost onto final, but I'm going to fly onto the other side of the field now to demonstrate it to you.
Yep.
So you get a very good view of our runway just here between
Exactly
that,
yeah.
between the little creek
Yep.
and the roadway or walkway, whatever it's called.
Got it. It's pretty straight on one side, and the
Yeah.
water drain, I guess, on the other side is looks
Yep.
more like a river.
Now that's obviously a low point in the paddock because that's where the water's all pooling.
Richmond back down, maintain 5.
Plane 11.
1025.
Can't
That's
see
the
it.
distance out there.
Which way is it
Oh,
going?
that it's moving down towards the city.
Right. All right.
I guess that's west. Oh, sorry, east.
QNH 1025.
I'm just going to climb up to 3,000.
Georgia Charlie Con 6500.
Climb to 6,500, Zulu Delta Charlie.
Bravo Delta Golf, climb to 6500.
Bravo Delta Golf, climb to 6,500.
Big thing you'll find
Golf X-ray, turn left,
That's the plane there as well.
Yep,
It looks
got
like it's
him.
training here.
when we do it next week is
Clear for takeoff, runway 24, Bravo Mike intro.
the big struggle that students usually struggle with is they're overwhelmed with the number of fields and they don't know which one to choose.
Yeah, Bankstown doesn't have that problem. There's only 1 or 2 places.
The best thing is you pick one and formulate your plan around it.
Yep.
All right, they're climbing up away from us.
Traffic, 10 o'clock, low, less than 1 mile.
10 o'clock low. They're at 2,000. Oh, there they are. There.
Oh, got him. Yeah, they're parallel to us.
I hope they're not using our field.
Are you planning to go behind him?
Bugger. He's turning. Yeah, I'll go behind him.
Yeah, he's moving to the left.
Foxtrot Victor Juliet, downwind, request runway 24 if available.
I don't know if he's using this field or not. Alright, I'm going to fail the engine.
Continue to left turn heading 120.
Alright, so we fail the engine.
Victor Golf X-ray.
See, that could be George. I know he's up flying and he loves this field.
Victor Golf X-ray on the heading, contact departure
Alright.
129.7.
So we're now approaching our high key. Notice I got the airspeed back to 68 knots.
Yep. Altitude, so 3,800.
Alright, so we're 2,800 indicated, 2,500 feet above the ground. So, look where I'm a bit close in because it's quite a long way down the strut for me, which means I'm too close. But it's certainly within my glide range.
So for me, it's right in the middle.
Yeah. Alright, so CFM. Fuel mixtures
fuel.
on. Fuel is rich. Check our fuel contents.
Fuel, plenty of fuel actually.
That's all good. Simulate putting the fuel pump on. Alright. None of those actions seem to help. I've lost that aeroplane. I don't know where he is now. Alright, so I'm just going to fly out this way a bit. You see, we got 500 feet descent rate. If I can get my glide speed a bit better. Alright, so we could do a passenger brief right now. So Peter, you've probably noticed that we seem to have lost engine power. I've chosen that field just down there to land in. I've practiced with this many times. You can help me by remaining calm, but any sharp objects in your pocket, sunglasses, glasses that you don't require for seeing, take them off and stow them in the side pocket. Once we've landed and shut down, I'll need you to undo your seatbelt, unlock and open the doors, exit the aircraft, and I'll meet you 50 metres behind the aircraft. Alright, so we're going to do our Mayday call, so Mayday, 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 Sydney in all stations, Alpha Hotel Hotel, Alpha Hotel Hotel, Alpha Hotel Hotel. Loss of engine power, conducting a forced landing 1 nautical mile north of Bringelly to POB. We'll call again on the ground if possible. 1,500 feet, we're abeam our downwind point. Alright, FMOS checks. So fuel, we've checked fuel, mixture, cycle and mixture, oil, switches, temperatures. Yes, switches, they're still on. T, throttle, cycle to throttle. None of them seem to have solved the problem. So I'm just going to turn towards the field because I feel like we're getting a little bit low.
Yep.
Notice I haven't used flap yet.
Yep.
Just doing these series of 50-cent turns.
So I'm in you shortly, leaving control
70
airspace,
knots.
control non-identification services are terminated. Squawk 1200,
Right.
frequency change approved.
So we're getting low now.
Squawk 1200, frequency change approved.
What did we say? We get too low?
Cut through, or cut into.
Cut into it.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Now I need to go for perfect circuit.
All right, so the
Service terminated, squawk 12.
The idea is that
Almost
we're
800
established on final by 800.
242, clear direct to Richmond.
So that's just telling me the terrain.
800.
All right, so at this point we turn around and we use flap and we would go in.
Yeah. So you deploy flap here
Yeah.
at this point.
It's gonna
You're
put full
committed,
power.
certain you will get there. So, yeah.
All right. Not the best example because I didn't get you established on final. I was too wide from the field.
You could have cut in a bit earlier, I guess, but you would still make it. That's the main thing.
Oh, we would have made it, for sure. All right, so I'm going to hand back to you.
Okay,
I don't pretend it's trimmed or anything.
Yep.
We're going to climb back up to 3,000.
I'm going to pitch up. I did find a bit of smoke coming up from one of the properties below us.
Yep.
They were burning something, so I could see the crosswind.
All right.
So we will be landing in crosswind.
There is another paddock just up there that we can use.
Yep.
If people are using
sure.
this one, that one just there.
Alternate.
There's another one. I'm pretty sure that's where George D takes everyone to there.
Okay. It's plane 12 o'clock, moving east. Should I continue over the airport?
Directly on?
Yeah.
Facing us or?
No, they're moving down.
Ah, it's going that way.
To our right now.
Got it.
Yeah. 2,000 feet. Close, 1,900 moment. 70 something knots. Okay, I'll just pitch forward to look. Cool the engine down and pitch up again to climb. So we're going back to 3,000 feet.
Yep. So the one thing I didn't do was warm the engine
Oh yeah.
on that one, so we'll do that
Okay.
next time.
$2,000.
So the important thing with forced landings, once you pick your field, you never turn away from it,
Yeah, that's it.
unless you've chosen another field.
You're committed.
Yeah.
I have no option. It's the only option at that point. 2,500.
Helicopter out of Pakistan on a 1200 squawk for all
Looking for under
Alright, so
traffic.
let's start turning around.
Okay. 15 degrees.
Trouble with this lesson is we've got so much to get in, it's pretty hard to fit it all in. That's why we do 2 lessons.
Yeah.
Alright, so this one, all I want you to do is to assess your spacing. Forget about the Mayday calls, forget about the checks. Alright, it's just all about assessing your spacing. You still got the field in sight?
3,000 feet. Not right now. Hold on a second. I will level off here. Take off throttle. 2,200 RPM. Trim. Alright, so I'm going to go a little bit more to the left to re-establish contact with the field. Right, where are we? Oh, hold on a second. Not yet.
Just down there.
I can see the cranes.
I can
Oh,
pick-
yeah. Got it.
I usually pick it up from the light rail, not light rail, the metro station that's being built.
It's being built, yeah, that's what I looked for first.
Yeah.
because I noticed it. Alright, trimmed. 3,000 feet, 2,900.
All stations, Wilson, Fox Shooting, Charlie, it's nice 3 minutes flash, step over, Wilson.
Alright, so I can see my test force landing field right there.
Alright, so
simulate.
let's go to idle, pull the power to idle,
Alright,
maintain attitude. You
I'm
can,
just going to get some altitude.
and get some extra altitude if you want.
And that's it. I've got my speed now. Trim.
Now you get a good view of the field from here.
Alright, so
To start assessing, are you too close or too...
well, from my perspective, it's about halfway up on my low half.
Yeah, so you're a little
So I'm a little close.
close.
So I would do my...
So what you can do is you can just fly out this way a little bit more.
Yeah.
Don't worry about
Aviating.
your checks. All I want you to do, 6 to 8 knots.
Yep.
Orientate yourself around the field.
Oh, there's a plane below us. I think they might be doing something similar. He's right over the landing field,
Oh, is he?
right there.
Oh yeah, I got it.
Very low. It's, I'm sure it's below the 800 feet.
Well, that's the case. We might go to the other field. But let's just see how we go.
All right. So, yeah, I think actually I'm good now in terms of spacing. I'm going to turn left.
Bravo, Mike X-ray.
I'll be doing my...
Don't hold your nose up turning.
Clear touch and go, Bravo.
Pitch down. Maintain speed, glide speed.
I've lost that other aircraft.
Right, I can see Stonehenge and the little lake. I'm going to level off here.
You got that other aircraft in sight?
Not yet. It will, so can't be far. Alright, still position is good. Gliding. We do CMF now. At this point I'll brief the passengers. Do Mayday call.
Just focus on.
Just focusing on distancing and aviating.
Alright, so we're at beam our touchdown point.
Yep, just got through the touchdown. I think spacing is good.
Yes.
So I don't see the other plane. I think it's safe to turn left.
Yeah, I don't know where they've gone.
Checking right. Center.
Don't
left.
turn too soon.
So it'll be like a 45 degrees if I believe my spacing is good, just like I would at the airport. Speed is good.
Two aeroplanes above us, but that I don't know where that other one's gone.
Here, can't see him.
Alright, don't forget,
Yep, turn.
I'd be turning. Just
Pitch
look at
down.
your height.
Speed is good. Yep. Left, right up.
Okay, when ready, you can track direct to Cable.
1200 feet. Alright, we're good. I can definitely make it. I will continue like this and do a 90-degree turn.
33.0, flight up 242.
All clear.
Climb to 7,000.
I need to start my turn now. 900 feet.
68, 66, contact.
Alright, so we won't worry about flap on this occasion, but you would go to flap easily now.
Yep.
Alright?
That's it, yeah.
That's very well
800 feet.
That's very well done, Peter.
Thank you. Okay, full throttle.
Full throttle, don't let
Terrain.
it pitch up.
Yep. Alright, there's no...
But let's head out this way a bit so we don't climb over Bringelly.
Remove trim. Full throttle. Turning. Climbing turn.
So this time we're going to bring in the CMF,
Yes.
passenger brief, the Mayday call, the FMOS checks.
Okay. So same thing, there's a plane high above us.
Oh
12
yeah,
o'clock.
don't worry about that one.
Yeah.
There'll be that one there.
Yeah. Alright, continue straight here and climb to 3,000 feet. So repeat, and this time make the calls and the tests, or the checklist.
Yep. Yep.
Right.
Now something the brief didn't cover was, you know, it talked about the shutdown checks on final.
Yep.
Right, the one thing it doesn't talk about is unlocking the doors,
Oh yeah.
right? You would unlock your doors as well.
Before touching down.
Yeah. just in case the airframe gets twisted and you can't open your door.
Yeah. So you literally let it open.
Yeah.
Yeah. And push it out.
Slipstream or hold it closed. But you essentially want it unlocked and open.
2,800 feet.
So
There's a plane doing steep turns up there.
Yeah. Can't see it. Oh yeah, I got it.
2,000 feet, just checking ahead. And there's another plane. Oh, it could be oh yeah, there is another plane over there, just flying in front of us.
Let's just head this, turn right.
Okay.
Keep your eye on it, that they don't turn right as well.
2,200.
And we'll come in behind that aircraft, wherever they're going.
Less than 1
Yeah,
mile.
I can see them. 2,500 feet. I will lower the nose to check. There they are, below us.
No, I can't see them.
They're there.
Yep, got them now.
Continue the climb.
Those glasses are working, mate.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. I can see it again. The age.
Okay, let's turn back around so we don't get too far away.
3,900. Oh, sorry, 2,900.
That's it, level off.
Speed up.
Copy India Echo, 2 miles.
2,200
Right,
power.
clear visual approach, number 1.
Keep coming around.
Copy India Echo.
And trim. 30-degree turn.
County Ground Helicopter Hotel Lima Golf. On the ground again,
12
order
o'clock,
request taxi
high,
for
1 mile.
departure with information Delta Dual.
1 mile, 12 o'clock.
Starting point Delta, runway 24.
Alright, there's traffic plus 300 feet. Keep turning this way, please. Can't see it.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. It looks like a commercial plane.
Request departure downwind towards Camden.
Alright.
Right, there's the.
So line
fuel.
yourself up.
I'll go around here.
Bravo Delta Golf.
I'm just going to pick up some altitude.
Like X-ray, follow Seminole on base.
Traffic sighted.
100 feet. Okay. That's better. Alright, so there's the landing field, forced landing field, and should I start the simulation now?
I can't quite see it. Yeah, we're at 3,000, so
3,000.
just hang on one second.
Lima Golf Tower, runway 24, clear for immediate takeoff.
Clear immediate takeoff, Hotel Lima Golf, runway 24.
I don't see other planes around.
Okay.
Oh, there's one plane actually. There's another low flying plane right there.
Yep.
It's very low.
Which way are they flying?
They're flying behind us.
Alright, let's pull the power.
Alright. Simulation of engine failure. So I'm going to gain some altitude. Engine has failed.
Trim for 70 knots.
Yep, that's it. I've got my speed now.
Now, immediate actions.
Okay, clear to land.
Okay, so mix is rich. Fuel. There's plenty of fuel.
On both?
Yeah, fuel is on both.
Alright.
So we've got engine failure. So
Formulate a plan.
alright, looking around. Oh, there's a field here. I'm going to take that. I'm going to land like this.
From the north to
From
the
the
south.
north to the south. Yeah, be specific. So that's my plan. So I'm going to start moving towards it. Now I'm at the high key position.
Yep.
So I'm going to do my briefing. So passengers, as you noticed, there is a power engine failure. But don't worry, we are still safe. The plane is flying. I have located a place to land safely. I've done this many times before, so we're going to be okay. If you have anything sharp on you or pointy, like a pen, take it off. Make sure that your seat belts are fastened. If you have glasses that you don't need to be able to see, also take them off and put them away. And remain calm. You can help me by staying calm. Right, still good. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to turn left.
FMOS checks.
So FMOS, so fuel, got plenty of fuel. Mix, fuel selector is on both, and I'm unable to get the engine back up. Just check my speed, point down a little for glide while I'm turning to the left. Alright, I'm going to do my Mayday now.
Hang on, you didn't finish FMOS.
Oh,
So did you do, you did fuel, mixture, oil?
Oil, I did not do
Switches?
oil. So T's and P's are in the green, but they're probably on the road.
Did you cycle the throttle? Pretend to cycle the throttle? Yeah.
Throttle
Alright,
and
FMOS
the mix, yeah.
Nothing's worked.
Nothing has worked. And while you were talking, I was just messing up with my speed a little. Nothing has worked. So I'm going to do my Mayday now. So not going to actually transmit. So Mayday, 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 Alpha Hotel, Alpha Hotel, Alpha Hotel. Have experienced engine failure. 1 mile north of Bringelly. Yep.
Yep, keep going.
1 mile north of Bringelly. Have located a landing field and execute a emergency landing, and will contact again on the ground if possible. I think that's it. Did I forget?
A lot of bloody aeroplanes around this area.
Alright, so my landing spot, yeah, we're good. I'm going to start turning 1,700 feet is good, so I'm going to start turning towards the field now. Check right, center, left. All good. Left turn. Maintain my glide speed. Be careful of steep turns. Bit of left rudder. Gliding well. Other traffic. Level off here. Right. Spacing is good. The landing point is well spaced on the strut. There's no other planes. Except for a bird, we're good. Speed is good.
Alright, so just put some flap down because you're clearly going to make it.
So 10 degrees flap. We'll continue the same speed for flight, for my glide. So I'm going to start my left turn to final. 2 planes.
Yep, I see the boat.
20 degrees flap.
Remember, once we go round, the nose will want to pitch up.
Yes.
Go full flap.
And full flap. Now committed. There's no engine. 1,000 feet.
This is perfect.
Yeah.
This is what you want to see.
1,000 feet. 900 feet.
Let's go around.
Okay, going around. Full throttle.
Flaps
10
20.
degrees.
Flaps
left.
20.
Yeah.
Yep.
I meant 10 degrees less. 10 degrees notch up.
Pre-establish a climb. Confirm you're in a climb.
I'm climbing. Let's go for 20 degrees. Sorry, that's now 10 degrees remaining. Plane right above us.
Yep.
Removing some of the trim.
That is fine.
And safe speed for no flap. And I'll do a right climbing turn. 1,200 feet.
Keep on to taxi on point Echo, runway 24.
Taxi to holding point Echo for runway 24, Victor Mike Sierra.
Alright. 1,400 feet. I will level off here.
Mike X-ray, clear touch and go.
80 knots.
Clear touch and go, Bravo, Mike X-ray.
Trim.
Camden Tower, Zulu Foxtrot uniform, Cessna 172 is overhead.
Alright, back to 3,000, is it?
Inbound with Delta.
I think we've only got 0.2 left.
Alright. So,
Let's climb to 2.5.
2.5, yeah.
Swill Cove, Zulu Foxtrot uniform.
Alright, so you start to get yourself set up to head back to Camden. So
Yes.
what's your first step?
Okay, so once I get to 2,500 feet, I'm going to turn back because that's where we need to get to Bringelly. when I overfly Bringelly or get close to Bringelly, I'm going to make my inbound call to Camden Tower. Oh, I need to switch to Camden Tower first, because now we're listening to Sydney Centre. Just going to check ahead.
Alright, but what else do you need to do?
ATIS, yes.
ATIS, so let's listen to that.
Let's check ATIS. So that would be...
That's it.
Information Delta, runway 24.
Still Delta.
Operations in progress. Wind rebel 5 knots, occasional tail wind 4 knots.
Over left here.
Visually greater than 100 kilometers, cloud view 4000. Temperature 21, connect 1026. So that's kind of Camden ground or tower, notify information Delta.
Okay, so we still have Delta.
Terminal
Nothing has
information
changed.
Delta, runway 24.
Helicopter right below us. Wow.
Wind rebel 5 knots, occasional tail wind 4 knots. Visually greater than 10 kilometers, cloud view 4000. Temperature 21, connect 1026.
Alright.
So that's kind of Camden
Go on
ground or
to
tower,
Camden
notify
Tower.
Information Delta.
Right.
That's it.
Tower. We're on tower. Yeah. We're not listening to Sydney Centre though.
Alright, Echo, continue downwind until advised.
Should we still continue listening to Sydney Centre?
Keep going on. Yep. Oh, we're heading back towards Camden now.
So we don't need to continue that, yeah. You can concentrate.
Yeah, so Mayfield's actually straight ahead. But
Yeah.
I want you to take me back to Bringelly.
So via Mayfield or straight
No,
to Bringelly?
Bringelly.
Okay.
Keep your speed up. Cleared visual approach number 1.
So I'm going to report that I am at 2,500.
Yes,
correct?
That's fine.
Alright, so I'm going to look for the road first, Great Northern Road. That would take me to Bringelly.
Alright, so you could start descending
Okay.
to 2,000. What else do you need to do?
Check the altimeter. Still to 1026.
What else?
Check the compass.
Yep. What else?
Do my pre-flight, sorry, my landing checks.
Transponder.
Oh, squad, yeah, thanks. 3,000.
Alright, so
So that
now
they
we've
can
got
see.
ATIS. We're set up for the transponder. Where's Bringelly?
So Bringelly, we're getting pretty much on it. There's the brickworks.
Yep.
Right there. There's the intersection.
Alright.
So I can call now.
No, you're too early. You're not at Bringelly.
I got to be on it.
Yeah.
Okay, like over the brickworks.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, over between the brickworks and the overpass.
Alright.
Foxtrot uniform, clear to land.
And
Foxtrot uniform.
yeah, I can see the airport there.
Where's the airport?
Right there.
You sure?
Yeah, well, now that you ask,
Think about where Camden
Oh.
is in relation to Bringelly.
that's
It's south of Bringelly. So if it's south of Bringelly, right, look where south is. Got to be down here somewhere.
Bravo, Mike.
Oh,
X-ray,
yes,
down
yes,
Brisbane,
Jesus.
touch and go.
I was only off by about 2 or 3 kilometers. Alright. So,
Right, there's Oran Park.
yeah.
G'day, uniform Victor Alpha on the ground. You know, a request
Alright, so make the call now.
direction to the north
Oh, there's someone translating.
with Delta.
What's the call?
So Camden Tower, Alpha Hotel, and Bringelly inbound for full stop.
Become airborne, hold short, runway 24.
With information.
Come
Delta.
on, hold short.
At what height? You've got to give them
Oh,
height.
yes, at 2,200.
2,200. Yeah, so you're at Bringelly, 2,200, inbound with Delta. That's all you need to say.
That's all. Yeah.
I'll assume it's all. Now put your power back to cruise.
Maintain it.
All right.
Take off Oscar, taxi hiding point Echo, runway 24.
Let's turn towards Camden.
Zulu Foxtrot uniform, taxi parking, no delay.
Taxi to parking, Zulu Foxtrot uniform.
Okay.
Go.
Camden Tower, Alpha Hotel at Bringelly, 2,300 feet inbound with information Delta.
Alright, Echo, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, Papa India Echo.
Alpha Hotel, join final, runway 24, maintain 1,800, reported Oran Park.
Maintain 1,800 in runway 24, Alpha Hotel. Sorry.
Call Mike X-ray, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, Bravo, Mike.
Yeah, so you got to repeat the runway, your altitude, and your aircraft.
Aircraft, yeah.
You don't need to repeat. All right, come down to 1,800 now. You don't need to repeat, just leave it on 2000. Just do a cruise descent. You don't need to repeat where you're told to report, whatever.
Yeah.
He did say join final, didn't he?
He did, yeah.
Yeah, so you should repeat that. So
Yeah.
it's join final for 2-4, maintain 1800, Alpha Hotel Hotel. Simple as that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he said report Oran Park. Right, so
Which-
these houses is Oran Park.
Okay.
So
So,
when we're over the top of it, all you do is say
1
Alpha
o'clock,
Hotel
flight,
Hotel,
2 miles.
Oran Park.
yeah. Okay, right on it.
Oh, and you're going to get down to
Camden
18.
Tower, Warrior Juliet Alpha Zulu, Mayfield at 1900, inbound. Request of touch and go and a departure upwind.
No, there's
Alpha Zulu Tower, join right base, runway 24,
Yep.
maintain 1800, report at 2 miles.
Don't descend below that.
Right base, runway 24, maintain 1800, Juliet Alpha Zulu.
All right, you're at Oran
Alpha
Park.
Hotel, Oran Park.
Victor Mike Sierra, I'll get you taxiing if you're happy with that, and the chopper will pass behind.
Yeah, copy, thanks. Just making sure.
Alpha Hotel, clear visual approach number 1.
Clear visual approach number 1, Alpha Hotel.
All right, so bring your power back.
So now I can descend to circuit down.
Now you can descend.
Touch and go, request asymmetry.
Front deck, asymmetrics approved, continue downwind till advised.
So I can join on final.
Apparent director.
So track.
Uniform Victor Alpha, you happy to move now?
Right.
Uniform Victor Alpha.
Uniform Victor Alpha, caution, that's the Tarboro taxiing off to your right
Start
on line.
tracking towards
Air
the
transit
field.
direct to the dam.
Copy the Xabra and air trend to the dam. Uniform Victor Alpha.
Uniform Victor Alpha, operate right circuits around the dam, not above 1000, report complete.
Right circuits around the dam, not above 1000, Wilco, Uniform Victor Alpha.
All right, just slow it up.
1300. I can extend flap now.
Pony Echo, follow Cessna, 2 mile final, turn base
20
when you're ready.
degrees flap. We'll get on the
traffic,
extended
except
center line.
and
Bring your airspeed under control.
Yeah. I'll go for 20. Too early?
Oh, look, your flap section speed.
Okay, let's pitch up with it.
Right. Okay. Very
Let's go
good.
down. Yeah.
Now you can start to put flap down.
Safe speed for flap, 20 degrees.
So you want 70 knots now, you're on final.
Yep.
Now
Chop a
it's
little.
just a normal landing. We're not clear to land yet.
Yeah. Clear visual approach, which means I can enter the circuit and
You
fly
can
at circuit altitude.
Descend as required. That's what it means.
Yep.
Alright, look at your airspeed. Too slow.
Too slow.
Add power.
Power.
Alpha Hotel SL, clear to land.
Clear to land, Alpha Hotel. Alright, now we've got clearance.
Juliet Alpha Zulu, 2 miles.
Alpha Zulu, maintain 1800.
Maintain 1800, Juliet.
Full flat.
Bravo Mike X-rays, late downwind, touch and go.
Bravo Mike X-ray.
Idle.
Yeah, it's November
Looking
Kilo
for
Charlie,
the
the glider.
windsock.
We're just on the southern boundary at 1700.
Airspeed.
Windsock.
Airspeed.
Yeah.
Bravo Mike X-ray, turn base.
Power.
Alright, bring that.
Turn base, Bravo Mike X-ray.
Chile Alpha Zulu, do you have a Cessna in sight? Probably about 2 o'clock low, turning base.
Yeah, it's AFM, Juliet Alpha Zulu.
Okay, happy to try to
Idle.
follow. You can widen out to the left if you want, otherwise you can join up with.
No, happy to follow.
Right, so visual approach
Okay,
number
slow it
3,
down.
follow that Cessna.
Brakes. Aerodynamic braking.
2 in.
Chile Alpha Zulu, clear visual approach number 3, follow the Cessna.
Okay,
Juliet
going
Alpha
to
Zulu.
exit here.
Visual approach.
Right.
Alpha Hotel, no delay vacating, taxi to parking.
Taxi to parking, Alpha Hotel.
Camden Tower, Victor Mike Sierra, is that holding a go?
Your aeroplane.
One plane.
Holding point echo for runway 24, ready for a
Flaps.
upwind departure on climb.
Good morning, Sierra Tower, hold position.
Strobel.
Holding position, Victor Mike Sierra.
So you took over momentarily because I was at too slow
Mike
exiting?
Yeah.
X-ray, clear touch and
Alright,
go.
he said no delay.
Clear touch and go,
Exiting.
Bravo
Oh,
Mike
okay.
X-ray.
Yes, okay.
Papa India Echo, going around.
Front echo.
The thing, when you're under a bit of stress, the hearing is the first thing to go.
Yep.
Try audible warnings, so even things people say to you. don't register. Alright, so a bit of practice for next time. Are those checks just forced landings?
It's a pretty good lesson actually. You did quite well.
I'm pretty pleased. Yeah.
We'll go out there and we'll use that field again just to do one, and I'll just sit there and observe. All right, and then we'll go off and find. Look at a little Mustang over there.
Oh, wow. Depart upwind, clear touch and go.
Oh, it's amazing.
Depart upwind, clear touch and go, Juliet Alpha.
Original.
It's a home built. No, it's not a real Mustang.
Alright.
Looks like a Mustang though.
Looks like it. Very nice. I am considering like kids because of what's in them in terms of like aerodynamics and options and all that. Is this plane being parked for the day?
Yes, we're going to put it away.
So put it near the tree?
Move it over a bit.
Papa and Echo, downwind touch and go.
Papa and Echo, number 1.
Papa
Oh,
and
we'll do.
Echo.
Just stop there.
Alright. Okay. I've got checklist for 152.
6 Mike Cherry airborne, Cherokee also departs upwind. Leave the zone climbing, clear for takeoff.
Okay, parking brake, it's okay. Electrical equipment is off, avionics master switch